Hey everyone, it's the new year, which means it's time for us to hopefully. I don't want to curse this, I've already cursed this enough with the title, but we'll see if we've got tons of rust to shake off, or if, maybe the break is what we needed. But yeah, it's Final Fantasy XIV today.
Back here. Really?
And let me get my mouse and keyboard. Yes, it really is Final Fantasy XIV today, Nethos.
Sorry, I'm just laughing because...
No, I said it's time for Final Fantasy XIV. Change the scene. I think the moment that the stream can hear you, you said "really" as though it was in response to that. It was just perfect.
That's good.
Yes, Chief. As far as I'm aware, I think we have everyone.
This is some kind of bug, apparently, but like I
will let you know
fought these guys and chased them, and I couldn't get them all, and so I'm redeploying here. Rather than run away, they're trying to face me head on with 2 fuel tankers and a freighter.
Well, clearly they figure, well, if we shove the fuel tanker into you, there'll be enough of an explosion the tanker can get away.
Honestly, that wouldn't have been a bad idea, but I didn't give them the chance.
Fair enough. I need 3 map-making pigments. I haven't done this. I think I missed last week of this, actually.
I guess as long as you guys don't fucking do anything, I won't kill you.
I won't do anything, I promise.
I'm just going to go get some map-making pigment.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh god, what is this now?
The new custom delivery. I know you're not talking to me, but also I had to double check to make sure the sounds aren't coming through. Because I forgot to check.
Your face is coming through.
Okay, I've also now seen. I found a way to now tell when the microphone settings get reset as well. If the microphone picks up my mouse clicks, that means they're gone.
This fleet is operating in a legal gray area, or its behavior falls outside of accepted norms. Engaging it in battle will not cause immediate hostilities. Oh, really?
With others, it will cause immediate hostilities with this ship, but
Oh, that's not going to be a problem because
they might not exist.
Not going to exist for much longer.
They're not surviving the initial encounter. Got it. But yeah, hey again, everyone. I should say it. Hey, welcome, Zin, Red, Chief, and Grace. And also, hi, Betrayer, but you already knew that you were here.
Yeah, I heard that asshole speaking through your stream.
But yeah, just random things to go over while I'm doing these custom deliveries, waiting for people to show up as part of the pre-raid. Tomorrow, it's scheduled to be a game wheel, but I've decided we're going to do something a little bit different. We're not going to do the standard game wheel. The normal game wheel stuff will mostly apply, but there's going to be one major difference. We're not doing game wheel, we're doing archipelago game wheel. So I'm going to be doing I'm going to be starting a solo archipelago of 4 different games. I'm basically planning on doing Mario 64, Link to the Past, A Hat in Time, and the Messenger randomizers through Archipelago. And I don't expect this to be done tomorrow. This is kind of going to be the thing that goes on for Fridays.
All right.
For this
Maybe
month
this time
into
they'll
next
stay on
month,
my
and
star
we'll see how
systems.
long it takes me to finish these games.
The answer is no. They will be back. They will not learn their lesson.
Oh, fun.
They will eventually, but not from this.
Well, of course not. They'll learn their lesson once you fully conquer them, and they no longer have any other options.
So they actually do a pretty cool thing in this game where you don't actually have to go completely obliterate everybody to stop getting harassed. You can eventually through various different means, convince all the factions that it is not worth trying to subjugate.
These people are too fucking crazy. Leave them alone. Got it.
Yeah. I mean, for the Megacorp faction, you literally just like turn off your transponder when they start sending commerce raiders, that literally privateers, to try to basically make you sign non-favorable deals with them and stop competing. If you turn off your transponder and turn around and start blasting their trade fleets and everything so that they realize that this is not going to be profitable, they'll eventually be like,
Hey,
okay,
man,
never
welcome.
mind. You don't have to go bomb them or anything. You just have to... they're actually...
Hit them where it hurts. Their pocketbook.
Yeah, exactly. They're the most straightforward ones to deal with. It is more, if you make it clear that it is more profitable to work with you than to work against you, they will stop fighting you and will work with you. The hegemony...
That's the
hegemony
zealots,
is
right?
different because they're kind of like mini Imperium of Man, and they won't stop basically until you cripple them. So I will have to do that eventually. The Persian League wants everybody to
Sanitizing
join
fluid.
their air quotes independent Persian colonies league. And if you don't, they're like, well, then we'll just blockade all trade to you until you sign our agreement. If you defeat their blockade straight up, then they go, okay, this isn't worth it. That's hard if you try to fight all of their fleets. But the game actually models logistics. So what you can do is blast their supply fleets, and they can't maintain the blockade and give up. Like there's different ways to deal with the factions.
That's good.
Yeah, the pirates are stupid and kind of don't stop, but they're also the least threatening in a way.
They're also
So
pirates.
Yeah. The most obnoxious one is the religious zealots, the Ludic Path. I don't think you can completely stop them. You kind of have to go around constantly smashing them as they pop up. Or you have to give them like a planet killer
and have
in
them
a
destroy
deal
themselves.
so that we don't know what happens, but you give them something that like can blow up an entire planet. I'm not giving that to them.
But
I'm not
what's
giving
so
that to
wrong?
them.
You saw what was great with Super Earth had that. Nothing bad happened at all.
They're the only one that's like actually like super obnoxious and doesn't go
Well, yeah,
away.
they're the believers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we don't have those. Let's get that. All right, custom deliveries remembered for today. Anyway, as I was saying, for the
My
archipelago,
4X senses are tingling.
you know what? I might just have to
This
do that
is,
later.
the
I'll go
base-
over it at
so
the
I have
end of
some
stream
mods that make
stuff
it
more,
sort of
and
more
at the start of
4X-y.
tomorrow.
Mostly to incorporate some of the factions that I like, but the base game is not completely 4X because you don't really conquer the other factions. The mod lets you, but I have that all disabled because it adds up a lot of instability. But this is really more of making your own way in a relatively hostile, isolated sector and seeing how much you can build up, and then dealing with the fact that very
next week,
established
this
threats
custom
that
delivery
you
is
can't
done.
quickly just overwhelm
Well,
show up.
done.
and are a
I'm
problem.
doing them every week if
I
I
was
can
more
until I
meaning that
get
need
best
to go
friend
play some games.
title.
Oh. Yep. I'm a big fan of 4X games. There just hasn't been very many good ones lately.
I'm
What is-
going to argue with that.
Well, hold on.
They-
Question: what is a 4X game? Because I'm realizing I don't know what that term
Civ.
means.
Civ,
Okay, thank you.
Master of Orion, Explore, what is it? Explore, expand, exploit, exterminate.
Okay, sorry. Continue.
Wait, really? Did you assholes come back here with another fleet? What is this?
I can't say that there aren't any good ones. What I'm going to say about it is instead that it's a lot like the real-time strategy problem of they've made a lot of... There's one golden rulebook that people aren't
I
deviating
can go
from,
do this.
so everything is just different flavors of vanilla.
Gotcha.
I haven't done
There is
these for a
I think
while
there's
either.
actually literally one called 4X space, like interstellar 4X or something like that, which is like it's the most colossal one ever done. That's like part simulator, part 4X. I don't touch it for the same reason I don't touch Eve. You'll never see me again. But
Oh, it's like,
I mean, Civ 6 is coming out soon, or is it 7?
7.
I know there's a new Civ coming out. But,
The one that changed how ages work.
well, 6 is the one that changed how ages work. I think there's like another new one coming out.
That was fast.
All right. No, it's actually
Well, yeah,
been a while.
they made enough DLC that they figure, okay, let's make a new one so we can sell more DLC, so we can sell the same people as DLC again.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of their model anymore. Well, I don't know.
I'm going
I
to
remember
give...
when 5 came out, there were a lot of people who said 5 was weird and stupid and bad, and 4 was the final best one ever. I don't agree with that. I think 4 was
The people
okay.
say the same damn shit about 3 and 2, so...
Yep. But 3 and 2 were actually the same kind of thing as 4. 5 was actually very different.
I know, that's what I'm saying, is like, 3 and 2 were the same game, just with better graphics.
Mm-hmm.
I admit, I've only played 5 and 6. The one thing I will give 6 is multiplayer online saves worked, unlike in 5.
That's fair. My personal favorite is 2.5.
2.5, huh?
2 with a mod.
No, Alpha Centauri.
Alpha
Oh.
Centauri. Got it.
It
They did
is
a re-
2.5. It is...
Yeah, it is. No, you're absolutely right.
Alpha Centauri is the space-based branch of Civ, just with
There we go. There's who I'm talking to.
space-specific bullshit that they allowed themselves to get into. It's closer to 2 than 3, but not problematically so. And there's enough in there to keep you distracted, while not so much as in later RTS, turn-based, any of those games, to make you... all of the strategy games have gotten to the point where they've started adding... Like, the one that I sent Nethos a couple weeks ago is an RTS with auto-battler shit in it. Because they realized we've overcomplicated it so much, we have to dumb it down again.
Yep.
But
No, I
turn-based
don't-
strategy, real-time strategy, 4X, all of them have the same goddamn issue of, oh, we keep modifying the rulebook, and the rulebook, we keep just adding flavors to you, but no, you've got to run with something other than vanilla.
Yeah.
Just like Tracker, you'd prefer chocolate?
Not even that, I just... Sure, ice cream, but, like, make a cake sometimes.
Yeah. It's been so long since I've actually played 2 or 3. I disagreed right out of the gate that 5 was worse, simply because it solved my biggest problem with the older Civ games, which was, I think the older Civ games were better management games, but the problem is that everything came down to giant doom stacks, and Civ 5 and 6 fixed that.
Doomstacks?
Yeah, tell me what you mean by Doomstacks, and then I have an amusing...
You could have all of your armies on the same tile.
Oh, yeah, no, you can't do that in this.
Disagreement.
Okay.
Doomstacks are not important when you leverage specific unit special abilities.
I agree with that. But I just remember playing those games. It was the only thing anybody ever did.
Honestly, Doomstacks are one thing. No, it is Your problem is if you get into city production, Civ 2 through 4 do not have a different thing for you to do other than city duplication the entire time.
That's also the same as Master of Orion. That's very true.
Yeah, that's what I mean by like the vanilla issue is if you do not get to a point where you are outputting cities faster than outputting territory and production gains. That way it doesn't say city, that way we've got all of the games. Territory and production gain. Meaning resource absorption and unit and or you get the idea.
And annexing places.
Well, that's part
Well,
of
not necessarily. Well, that's part
territory
of it,
gain.
but yeah.
Yeah.
Master of Orion 2 and 1, I really love those games, but I can't go back and play them anymore because what I eventually realized the secret was in those, also Master of Magic, which was the apparently less heard of, but I think more fun version, more fun micropose 4X. The base unit of everything in those games is population, and the moment I realized that, the games were defeated. No other bonus matters more than the population growth bonus and population growth micromanagement. And as soon as I learned how to do that, the AI was incapable of doing anything. And all multiplayer games came down to who got a good planet first.
No, I can't say for good or bad stuff because, again, I've really only played 2 of these games. And the way I play them super overly casually and whatnot, but...
Well, it's fine.
Well, no, what I find amusing is I've also played with Dello and Klaus a bit, and to be fair, so often it ends up being, okay, well, it's turn X, time for the war that doesn't end until the game ends to begin. It's always us versus the computers for it, but one way or another that happens. Despite the fact that every single game we play at some point devolves into a war that lasts in-game hundreds of years and it's just ongoing, we have never technically won via combat. Every single time it's, oh, you took this city, religious victory now. You took the city, diplomacy victory now.
The reason for that is by design. Military total victory is supposed to be essentially the fail-safe end of scenario situation. If none of the other conditions can be met, which essentially are abstracting that the world gives up and recognizes you as the leader, you win when everybody else doesn't exist.
Polite disagreement. Military victory is for small map.
That too. Yes, you're right.
Especially when you're running games that run map sizes and opportunities. It is for small map, small match or time limited matches.
To be fair, like we did this with like a small map in 5, and it was okay. You're doing the combat because we were doing like the snowflake map thing, whereas hey, everyone, there's 5 or 6 starting points just at a star-esque thing. With you all have to go to the center, it kind of feels like a StarCraft map, I admit. But he was going through doing that. Meanwhile, here I am, I decided to make whatever religion it was. You know what? I'm just going to send these guys over here and, oh, hey, I won. Or I caused us to win, not your battle. Somehow it was me.
Civ can be really complicated in the way that, like, I don't even remember what all the win conditions in the older ones were, but in 5 and 6, like, it's quite rare to get a full military victory if you have more than 4 people, because almost certainly a culture or religious victory will happen first.
Well, it's also hard just because, like, I think it's players -1 number of religions can exist in the game. It might be players -2, but like basically everyone can do it if they do any little bit of like just decide, oh, hey, sure, I'll do this because it also gets me X, Y, or Z as well.
I think the later ones are population-based, which gets way more complicated. I did not play a lot of the earlier Civs. I mostly did 5.
Well, and I can only talk for, technically, I can only talk for 5 and 6. And I think 6 had an expansion that I did not get. 5 had 2 expansions.
I haven't gotten any of the expansions for 6 because I don't have anybody to play it with.
Like, it's an okay game. It's just one of those things of, I can't sit down and play it too often, and if I'm going to play it, I hate to say it, I want to play with people who I am playing, us on a team, not us against each other, so that we can also be, okay, we're taking our turns at the same time to make this game go faster versus taking 2 months.
The ability to do simultaneous turns, as long as you're not at war, is so nice.
Oh, even when you're at war, you can do simultaneous turns.
Oh, did they add that in?
Yeah, the only thing is, if there is combat, that technically will need to resolve before the things you have queued up go through. So, if you do something and it doesn't go through, don't do it a second time, wait a second, because someone might be doing fight somewhere. Hey, Chief says they'll play Civ 6 right now.
Have fun with that.
Unfortunately, I don't think we can get much done in 36 minutes.
Sure, you can. You can start the game, save it, and then close. Because if I remember, sometimes just starting the game for that one took a while. But that did depend on what settings you set.
I will say this, in Civ 5 or 6, with the singular exception where it was the first time that I had played with the group I was playing with, and they didn't realize I knew how to play the game, I have never seen, like, with other players, a diplomatic victory happen.
With other players, like, PvP style other players, right?
Yeah, like, not all on the same team. If you're all on the same team, it's actually brain dead easy. If even one person knows how to do it.
I just remembered, one time when I was playing with Onu, actually, it was, we were just going through, and then just all of a sudden, oh, how the fuck did we just get a tourism victory?
Does a diplomatic victory count if you manage to eradicate somebody within 2 turns that nobody was really expecting, and then you point out, now, I just got the space elevator, and we could finish this diplomatically, or...
Yes, that counts.
That counts.
Okay.
That's super diplomacy.
That was some super Earth diplomacy right there.
I should head back to the FC house at this stage.
The way to get enough votes for a diplomatic
I should get
victory
some t-shirts.
in the version of Civ 5, in the version of Civ 5 I was playing, requires you to either have somebody also vote you in, which just the AI will never do this, and people will never do this when it's a PvP situation, or be allied with all of the city-states.
Yeah, no, every single time I've seen it, it's basically you have to be allied/bribe all of the city-states.
Yes. They didn't know I knew what I was doing, and I won by getting all the city-states. You can, here's the thing about that calculation. That calculation and what you need to win is decided on generation, which means that the only thing that anybody has to do to stop you from ever getting a diplomatic victory is to just go destroy a city-state. And you can never get enough votes unless somebody else votes with you.
Depending on how many city-states you start with,
I do not like the diplomatic victory.
I
think in Civ 6 it's easier to do.
Oh, I just remembered something amazing that happened in one of our games. So we started, and right next to, it was either Klaus or Dello, right next to one of them, it was, why is there another settler here? They went and took it, and then it said the city-state of XYZ no longer exists. They took the city-states starting starting Settler on round 1 because they're not supposed to start that close to you, but we had way too many of them.
Yep. That was another thing about Civ 5 that was like one of the winning strategies was to I always thought it was cheesy, but it was just everybody did it. Is you don't need to build workers early on except for maybe your very first one, because you just go to the nearest city state and steal them every time they make one. Does that mean you'll never be allied with that city state? Yeah. Does it matter? No, it's like 5 turns worth of production is worth any amount of bonus that city state will ever give you.
Yeah.
If you have an AI next to you and it's before the first age where diplomacy actually exists, then you just steal their settlers too. Does this mean you might be stuck in a forever war with your first neighbor? Yes. But you should... Well, I guess that's not fair to say. I'm saying this from a 4X...
It's Civ. There's no such thing as a forever war. There's just until you decide to go military.
Yeah.
Like, also, the one thing with Civ that I've seen is all the games do have a end point, I believe. Of
Yes.
like, once you hit... It was...
500 turns is the standard.
I couldn't remember the turns. It always was a specific year that things ended, is what I remember.
That's the super backup victory condition, is just score, but I consider that more like the game's enraged timer.
Yeah.
And I almost never see that happen. I very often see games go past turn 400, but the thing is the very end, like the final... More gets done in every turn the later in the game that goes on. And so, like, a very daunting map at turn 400 actually can be completely cleaned up in 15 turns.
Mm-hmm.
When you're that advanced.
That's because production is compounding.
Yep.
It's also so weird of, hey, early game, 1 turn is 100 years. Man, this platoon barely moved at all in 100 years. Late game, 1 turn is 6 hours.
Yep. But it makes sense.
Not for foot soldiers.
I got a mag tube that disagrees.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like... If you're thinking about the scale of it and everything, and also the fact that, yeah, sure, they may have, like, on foot been able to move that far, the difference in, like, logistic ground covering also makes a big difference. Plus, also, like, I think by the time you reach early modern era, even if it doesn't show on the little, like, soldier dudes on the map, everybody's in cars.
Maybe. No, the part to me that is the this doesn't make sense is the, oh, you guys are like a good ways away from the city-state. How many generations are you?
I just expect that a single move, like a single warrior move, is actually like literally that. It's generations of scouting territory and clearing animals, and not necessarily fighting barbarians, but like mapping the place, and then,
I guess
200 years later they stumble into the city state.
Actually, it's also great being, oh yeah, here's my scout from the start of the game. How are you still alive?
We sent this family of scouts out 3,000 years ago, and their descendants are still running around.
God damn it, that is too accurate, Betrayer.
Yes.
By the way, I can't post images to your memes channel.
Hmm? Can you post links to them?
Probably.
It might be I have it whereas uploading is the thing that's currently disabled. I'll look into it later.
That's fine. That's why I don't cross-post there.
Fair. Yeah, I'll look into it because it might be one of those things when I was initially setting up of, oh, people can upload files. Fuck, no, they can't, in case someone, malicious joins and decides to do the, hey, try my game.
I understood it. I wasn't, I was just bringing up why it wasn't posted in there.
Well, I'll go ahead and I'll post it through the link.
You monster! Okay. Let me get some liquids.
Get those liquids.
Oh, I should do that too. I'll be right back.
Yeah, other people have posted links, so we can do links at least. It looks like it is just the uploads. So I'll have to look into that later. It is probably just the I was being overly paranoid. Well, since they're both away, I can go over what's going on with the archipelago thing. So yeah, like I said, Friday, tomorrow, it's scheduled to be Game Wheel. But instead of doing standard Game Wheel, I'm going to be doing a solo archipelago. But I'm going to be mixing Game Wheel in with it. What that means is the wheel will decide what game I play. And just like with normal Game Wheel, we start a timer. Once the timer's up, I get the closest save point I can, and then we spin and swap what game we're doing. There will be two, and you guys can, add or remove time, just like you could with normal Game Wheel. Effectively, there will be two caveats. If I know I can't do anything else in a game and it gets spun, that's a free respin. And if I reach a point where there's nothing left to do in the game, and time is still going, we will just kill the timer, spin, and go again. Because otherwise, it'll be a lot of me possibly just running around It's still going to be a lot of me running around in some games, especially Hat in Time, which has a ton. Depending on what opens up first in Hat in Time, there are a lot of just basic checks that can be done. And Messenger also... Hat in Time, Messenger, and Mario are the ones that will probably be the games that don't necessarily need to get spun, or don't need to have this issue happen.
Until I completed it the other day.
Oh, did the update mod thing finally come out for it?
They're at the point where they're bug fixing the dev build, and it's complete enough that they moved the link from their stable build to the dev build. So I'm like, yeah, I got time. Let's check this out.
Okay.
It's pretty nice being able to play Legend of Dragoon in a smooth manner.
Yeah, I can imagine. At some point, I'm going to be doing the Star Fox 64 decompile. Actually, honestly, or recompile, whichever it is. Honestly, that actually might be a thing to look into putting on the normal Game Wheel, now that I think of it. Because Star Fox is a nice, short little thing, and if I remember, 64, you could pause your adventure in the middle of it and then pick it up later, unlike original Star Fox.
That seems doable.
Mm-hmm.
But managed to go through it with what I particularly would call the most gimped party. Because speed is everything in that game.
Okay, so you chose the 4 slowest, or 3, or however many?
3 slowest. Not 3 slowest, just playing it as base as possible. You're stuck with the hero. But he's okay.
I would hope so if you're stuck with him.
He doesn't shine anywhere, and anything you could have him do, somebody else and at least 2 other people in the party do better.
Okay, but he might not shine, but he is still a decent all-rounder, it sounds like, right?
That's why I'm saying he's one of the 3 worst characters in the game.
Okay, fair.
Especially since there's a lot of the time where you're using him where he's gimped by the story.
Okay.
Elements are very rough to deal with, and the bosses I would consider some of the most heinous are the ones that he is both strong and weak against. Strong in offense, weak in defense.
Oh, is this a case of, like...
Opposite elements are opposite.
Okay, yep.
Items in that game are the main source of repeatable magic, I want to say. You buy attack items rather than using the Dragoon magic more often than not. Although that's a blurred line depending on... There's a lot of nuance that I can't explain. God damn it.
Because I've never played the game. Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah, I know. The character I would consider awful, except for he has the most broken ability in the game, is the wind guy, who is slow, has annoying-ass combos, but also comes with, you and your allies take half damage for 3 turns.
Well.
Rue, I missed you.
Hi, Rue. You're here.
I am.
Howdy, Rue.
Every single one of the female characters is absolutely a star, and I'm grumpy that without using the recompile, you can't play with all 3 of them on a team.
Wait, what did the recompile change?
They added a lot of modding opportunities because they're actually making it as a mod platform up to and including like game creation through a studio by the end of RB4.
Oh, question actually. I know the nuance probably doesn't make sense. Is it a decompile or a recompile?
They ripped out all of the information from the disks and have rewritten all of the code in some
Decompile.
Jank
It's a decompile. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
You're the one who kept using the fucking thing.
Yep. No, it's because the Star Fox 64 one is a recompile. The difference basically, once you mentioned modding, it made me realize modding is a little bit more difficult than a recompile, because what a recompile basically does is, okay, you're going to live execute this stuff, and we're going to live create the C binary code out of this, so that now it can hook into the C libraries.
What game, Betrayer?
Legend of Dragoon.
Oh, Legend of Dragoon. Yeah, I'm waiting for that to be
It's finished enough. Just pick up the dev build and go.
Okay.
You might run into some issues, but like...
if you run into an issue and post it on their Discord, it is usually fixed within an hour.
Gotcha.
Damn.
They have multiple devs basically on there at all times, just staring at it. Every time they put out a release, they're like, all right, somebody's got to be on call to like say something if this goes wrong. And I think that's really dope.
Mm-hmm. Especially considering this is a fan project.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
robust fan project, especially
yeah.
considering one of the motherfuckers has an actual connection to OG devs.
Oh, fair
nice.
enough.
This Christmas, the present for the community he got them to basically make an article talking to the community who's playing this port. So I'm just sitting here like, man, you are really pulling here.
To be fair, what studio made the game versus
I think it was
published?
just
Sony game.
It was just Sony, yeah.
It was
a
so...
Sony original.
Well, okay, so that's a publisher, though. I don't think
No.
Sony...
It was an in-house
The Sony Creative Electronic blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Which
Yeah,
I
It's an
don't...
in-house Sony RPG.
Sony.
Which I don't think that... I think... Didn't they dissolve that, department?
During the PS2 era, I want to say.
Yeah. I don't
Granted,
even
yeah,
remember.
they still
I don't
have
even
all the
remember if
IP,
Legend
but-
of Dragoon did well, but
It did all right.
yeah, I was gonna say I think it did okay.
It did all right. It just was going against the Final Fantasy PS1 games.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy
Legend of
PS1
Dragoon
games.
Legend of Dragoon is a solid JRPG in the height of the JRPG era.
I honestly, there's so much about it that's worth playing because it is a turn-based RPG that makes you do the action sequence of your attacks.
Yes. And also, to a degree more than many others, really think about your party comp.
Not just your party comp, but like you have inventory management because you have a limited number of item slots.
Yep.
Your items are split between healing items, attack magics, which is the only way to access magic outside of the like limited use power up ability, which is not
And he has
always a
question
good
once he's
thing.
done.
Yes, it has the most limited MP of any game, like of any JRPG I've ever played. Like if you're going Dragoon, you really, really, really want to make sure you want to do that.
You
Okay.
have to plan ahead because you can't use items or defend while in Dragoon form. You can only attack, and that's it. You can't run, you can't do anything. There's a mode that turns everybody into Dragoon form at once and powers up one character's abilities, but again, that locks everybody into that form for
Basically,
up to 5
you're
turns.
berserkers now.
Yeah.
Kinda.
No, yeah, that's a fair.
And like it's really
Oh,
interesting.
jeez, I
how,
just
like,
remembered what
yes,
Flame
the
did.
Dragoon forms are a huge power spike. The bosses in that game mean fucking business. You do not hit super mode and win.
I wouldn't say it's a huge power spike.
I guess it's not.
You
That
get
huge. Yeah.
you get a doubling of your defense. You get 50% more to your attack stats. You actually have weaker magics usually, unless you're spending your big spell, which is at rank 5, and your big spell costs 80 out of your 100 MP.
I think the only spell I ever felt was worth it was the level 3 was Flame Burst. But that's just because Dart got a higher multiplier than anybody else.
No.
Really?
Nope. Okay. Remember when I said Dart was good at everything and not great at stuff?
I can't contribute to this. I don't know the game enough.
He has a slightly better magic stat than he does attack stat, if I remember correctly. And now I'm not saying like math. I'm not saying flat number wise. Your attack stat is just going to be higher than your. What I'm saying is compared to a lot of the cast, he has an easier chance of getting Flame Burst early because he's stuck in your party, so you rank him up faster.
Yes.
I didn't have that happen. Instead, I had Hashel and Kongol next to him, and Hashel is better single target damage because all of his spells are single target damage at the same multipliers and at better magic attack stats.
You know what? I will give you that. I don't think I've actually done a playthrough where I've kept Hashel. Like I've always liked Hashel, and he just ends up not being there.
That's just it. His stuff is so like the additions for Hashel and Albert are so unnatural compared to the rest of the cast that it's hard to get into them. Hashel cleans up everything through disc 3.
Nothing is stronger than Thunder, so yeah.
Not only that, but his single target damage is massive. Oh no, he doesn't have AoE spells in Dragoon form. He can use Psych Bomb X. He can use all of the attack all magics.
Oh,
he has a 60 speed.
Oh yeah, well that's a big deal too. Yeah.
If he weren't so hard to use because of how the
Someday I
battle
will
system
get to say, well,
renders,
the thing I want to say now is so far gone. I
which
can't
is
say it anymore.
mitigatable now, thankfully.
I was going to say that actually is probably going to fix a whole lot of my issues with the game.
They haven't quite got the battle system mitigated completely. That's on the like board, but they're making sure they don't fuck anything up before they do it. Which, yeah, okay. But like, there's so many things in there where you're like, oh, okay. Rose's abilities all having massive amounts of status effects on them makes her fucking amazing. You do realize that if you throw an attack item as Shauna, your archer, that it does on average, double to triple damage based on how high you can get that multiplier.
And that's that right there. So Shauna's the other character that Shauna slash Light
Miranda,
Dragoon is the other character that I never used because I didn't appreciate. I just was like, I was being very conservative. She was very weak without using magic. I forgot she existed by the time I got Psych Bomb X. And my first playthrough was Albert and Kongle because I thought Primus strategy guides were good.
Honestly, that's still a good team.
It is. I just never got the Legend Cask.
That's it.
Yeah, because I didn't realize what a difference it would make.
Well,
and then my next playthrough was Rose and Maru, and that was the easiest damn thing.
Rose and Maru are two of the best characters in that damn game, is what I'm saying.
Yep.
Because they are both high speed, high magical attack, decent physical attack. Their only problem is a low amount of base HP and base defenses, which are mitigated by killing the enemy.
Yeah, pretty much. Sometimes I would get ambushed and Maru would get one shot, but it's like, whatever.
That shouldn't happen. You should always have the defense badge on her.
Yep.
Until you get the speed ring.
There are a couple of enemies that were able to do it, and I just got unlucky.
Well, I mean, there's also like the disc 1 enemy that is that person cannot combat and then runs away.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't that one. It was.
I know.
It was. I think it was on the way to the Dragon Block staff.
Mm-hmm.
There were like a couple encounters in there where she wasn't. She wasn't.
Yeah, on the way to the Dragon Block stack has instant death enemies.
Yeah, but she also just wasn't like
don't I have
fully gassed up by that point. Hadn't been using her a lot yet.
Let's just do this.
I don't know what to tell you, man. She is. If you are looking to break that game, she is in your party the moment she shows up before she gets her spirit.
Oh, I know that now.
Did I put it
because
in...
as soon as she got gassed up about halfway through that dungeon, I was like,
I know I got another coffer.
She's way better. She's way better than her stats.
I know I got a weapon coffer.
Well, that's because she has up to a 700% multiplier.
Yep.
Wait. Oh, Skyrim.
The fact that the game tells you all the math is also really important.
Yeah. Like the second time I played through it and I really knew to sit there and go through the math, I was like, oh.
What's up, Lim?
I was going to say, just minor tangent to something Nethos said of that game having the most restrictive MP system of any JRPG. I have one game that I think will counter that, because in Legend of Dragoon, you can restore MP, right?
Okay. You have to use an item which uses up an item slot. You have to have spent your MP and not killed the enemy. And
let me rephrase. You don't have a limited amount of MP for the entire game.
Correct.
You don't have 57 magic rocks to make all of your magic for the entire fucking game, and you have to find these if you actually want them.
It's Terranigma, right?
Yes.
Terranigma.
I think you cast more magic in Terranigma, though.
You cast more magic in Terranigma, yeah. Like, you're right. The finite limit is there in Terranigma, but Terranigma does not tax you to the point that Dragoon does.
Fair enough.
Because if you use your mana poorly in, like, I don't know, the Divine Dragon fight. Wait, no, that's not a good example.
That's not a good example.
Purely items.
Not only that, but you don't do anything in the Divine Dragon fight, because remember, Dragoon shit is nerfed in there so hard that it's weaker than being normal.
Yep. Better example, I think it's optional Ghost Divine Dragon fight. There we go. That one you can use magic in. You can easily completely run out of all MP and items if you don't do that fight right.
No. The
Okay,
problem.
I suck.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying you suck. I'm saying that the game. Every time you use Dragoon mode, you are weakening yourself in the future.
Yeah, that is true.
Man, now I just remembered another game that has a different style of limiting factor that's really fucked up as well. How do you feel about a game whereas not only do you have a technically limited amount of MP, you have a limited number of actions, including movement in the overworld?
Yeah,
All-
fuck Valkyrie profile.
I'm not talking Valkyrie profile,
no.
but
Fuck. I used
I'm
to ask about this game all the time.
I'm talking Breath of Fire 5.
5.
That was that era, though.
Yeah.
Hey, look, we want to make time limits into these RPGs because people are complaining about them, like, extending.
Well, admittedly, they also
Yep.
introduced the scenario overlay system in there, which then they didn't bring back until Dead Rising, oddly enough. Whereas, like, the idea was you're not supposed to finish the game on your first try. You are supposed to fail and go back, because when you go back, you keep your items and you keep your party experience that hasn't been spent. Also, greetings to
Hi, Ellery.
Hello.
Ellery.
Hello.
Sorry, I forgot Ellery's icon is Ike.
Yes.
It's a very good
We
idea.
like Ike. We like Ike.
I do. I very much like Ike. Ike is a very fun character to play.
Yep.
You know,
He
I
solos the game.
I started playing either the GameCube or the Wii version of his game. I think it was the GameCube one. And I'm sad that I never finished it. Like, I didn't
It's
even
a
get that
very-
far
it is
into
a-
it.
It is very good. It is. I actually think it's the best 2 Fire Emblem games.
Yes. I also would say that is correct.
I'm willing to agree.
And also, Mike, the comment about Ike soloing the game only applies to the second
Path
game, and only if you like deliberately super stack him.
Path of Radiance he solos. I don't remember him soloing Radiant on nearly as well.
Well, you don't get him until later. I guess he solos Path. I guess he solos.
He
The
solos
first
the
one.
back half of it the moment he gets Aether.
That's true. Yeah, the moment he
Oh,
gets Aether,
God,
he's crazy
that'll,
strong.
That'll do it. Jesus Christ.
What?
Apparently, Limps Elements needs to be stacked to the brim.
What?
I logged out in Limps Elements and then I took forever to log
Oh
in.
yeah, everybody's there
Oh.
for the holiday stuff.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's upstairs.
Yes. Get the Great Serpent of Mochi. Little
Great
Mochi
Like,
son.
Don't forget, Rue, on every server except for Balmung, Limsa is the
hub.
equivalent, well, not just the hub, it is also the equivalent of Balmung's quicksand on every
Mhm.
other server.
Yep.
So people who come over here come here thinking this is where that is, and that's not where it is on this server.
They don't think that it's here. They
Uh,
know better than it being here.
No.
The quicksand is mimetic.
If you're going to Balmung to fuck, you know where to go.
Okay, I'm not talking about the ones going there to fuck. I'm talking about the ones going there to look at the spectacle.
They know where the sex tourism is.
I would like to give for like Fire Emblem an honorable mention to Three Houses, and I think that the only thing for me that really brings Three Houses below Path of Radiance is Three Houses is
A
basically
Persona game.
it is a Persona game, but it's a good one. But it's also because it's split into like basically 4 different stories. It's
You have to play through it 4
Five
times,
with the,
I think.
Five
To
with
play
the
through it-
DLC.
5 with the DLC. It's the overall story is therefore much shorter, and the first half
I would
is the
argue
same
that it
every
is
time.
not, because
Oh god, I didn't
because
realize it had
I
that name
I have
chief.
not finished that game. Yeah, I get caught up in the Persona part of it, and then I get tired of it.
Fair enough.
That's fair.
Well,
there's
that yeah,
so much
there's a
of it.
lot of
There's so much of it to do.
there is a lot
Also,
of
ads are going
not
to
Fire Emblem
are
in that game. that
running
you
right
have
now,
to
Mhm.
do.
actually.
I wouldn't say not Fire Emblem, although I haven't digged with Three Houses enough. I would absolutely say they just leaned into some of the Fire Emblem shit that they
Always had social
really-
links. Well, as long as early as the
It's,
Game Boy Advance
They
one.
do, but
But Three Houses is
Expanded upon it.
Three Houses is absolutely leaning into.
Yeah, no.
and there's the I find the like having to do all this stuff in a week. I just didn't
yeah,
enjoy that.
so you,
I
you
didn't
have a
enjoy
time
the
limit.
calendar.
The difference is in the older ones, the social links are basically done by keeping people together. You keep people together and they form a partnership through the battles. The social link stuff in Three Houses is literally, here are your time slots for the week to play matchmaker and build a relationship with everybody, and that takes up more time than the actual
train them
battles.
for their jobs that they
Yeah,
want to have in the future. And
I've seen some people go through it, I know. Admittedly, I've now come to the realization that I've only effectively played 2 Fire Emblem games. The Fire Emblem for Game Boy Advance, which technically should have had a subtitle, but didn't get a subtitle over here.
it's the Blazing Blade.
The Blazing Blade.
Yeah, it doesn't have a subtitle in the English release, though. So I never remember what it is. And the little bit of Ike's first game. That's all I've done.
Mr. Valkyrie profile for making time limits so accepted in. I want to be able to play the game on my own pace. I don't want you to lock me out of shit because
sometimes the I have found the time constraints in Metaphor to be perfectly fine. I have done almost every deadline ahead of. I have been several days ahead of all of the deadlines.
They give you a comfortable buffer.
You have a very comfortable amount of time to do stuff. While also, I thought I was going to run out of time. I'm in the end, and I thought I was going to run out of time to get all of my social links done. But I had plenty of time. I have 3 free days before I have to finish the game.
As long as you have a comfortable amount of time to do it, and also experiment a little bit, it's fine. Valkyrie Profile was not that. Valkyrie Profile was use a guide.
Even using a guide. My problem is
Even then,
games that have that mechanic, but also have RNG absolutely tied to those events, and I'm just sitting here like,
yeah,
no, you don't do this to me.
Yeah, I want to like Valkyrie Profile, but I can't because of that. I did do a full playthrough and got what I wanted out of it, and it's one of those games I will never go touch again because it was such a pain.
Hey, welcome back,
to do.
everyone.
It was absolutely a play once game, even though it's made to not be a play once game, and that's infuriating.
Howdy, Frosty.
No, we just need to Cayman.
So I'm logged on.
Gosh, it feels like it's been a year since I've seen you guys.
Okay, there's only one minor problem with my new headset. It is a little bit hot.
Hey, Nita!
Yes. I know.
Did you tell him so?
No,
I
he
may have made a
recommended.
statement.
Yeah, he recommended things to make
Cooling
it
ear
breathe more.
cups, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Which I
changed
will
the
look
shit
into.
out of my life.
It is way more comfortable.
Alas,
though.
you cannot throw
It is a
Kynite
huge
at
improvement over what I had
Frost, but I
before.
shall relay the sentiment. Frost, Grace wants to throw Kynite at you for that joke.
Is that a good thing?
It's,
Kynite
what
is
they,
valuable.
it's what they do to me when they want to give me a concussion.
We need to make you play
Is
Subnautica.
Kynite the JO crystal?
No.
Oh, okay.
Kyanite
Because
is an
they're jealous
actual.
that they couldn't make the perfect joke.
It's
Like
a
that one.
mineral.
Earlier
See,
Salt,
today,
the
it's
JO
a
crystal
salt
is also
crystal, if I
mineral.
remember correctly.
Yes, it's a real thing. We need to make you play Subnautica where the end game material is diving 1,000 meters below the surface to mine kyanite and lava tubes.
I played 5 minutes of that game.
I love Subnautica, but it is definitely one of those games where it's like if you have a particular set of fears and don't like open world survival and full 3D, you're not gonna like it.
Yeah,
Like,
I've seen some people play it, and it looks like it's neat, but I also can tell this is not a game for me.
Fair
but I'm
enough.
glad
have
other
to be in
people
the
enjoy
mood
it.
or something like that. I'm playing
I-
Coral Island. It's fun.
hmm
Man, I just remember watching someone play it for the first time with crowd control, for some reason thinking Subnautica was a chill, relax game.
Oh man, there are actually a lot of people who just didn't realize what that game was.
Dude, there's a lot of people that still think it is that and play it
Yeah.
religiously as that.
And I have watched people who are playing it as a chill reacts game who had no idea that really scary things will eat you.
Yeah, like here's the thing. I
At
can
low health, and the first time they encountered a Reaper Leviathan, they got the cinematic of being swallowed in first person by it, and they never played the game again.
Yeah, like. Also, if you're playing a game for the first time, you probably don't want to play it with crowd control.
Subnautica would be a nightmare with crowd control.
Oh yeah, no, this was Jiggy who it was happening to. He was never.
I need to pick some more potions. Hold on.
Go for it. He got teleported away from his little starting ship and could not get back unless we
just a game
teleported
over.
him back.
Yeah, it's just a game over. You just lose.
Mhm.
Hey, Damon.
Oh,
I missed all y'all.
I missed y'all too.
Mm-hmm. So did I.
I haven't,
Give
Everyone a friendship game.
I haven't
No
played this
excuse
game.
now.
I can't believe I didn't run into you on Warframe.
Oh no!
Okay.
Goodbye, Rhoda.
I've
Bye,
been-
Rhoda.
Wait, did you crash?
Well, that is the thing I said.
I was confirming that is what you said because other things were also said.
Yeah, people were talking over each other.
Grade 2, gem draft of strength.
Correct.
Yes. Draft.
Okay. I have an appropriate amount
Draft.
for progging.
Yeah, I went ahead and bought 99 because I figure that should be hopefully enough for the rest of this tier.
What do you mean? We're gonna clear today, right?
Yeah, enough for the rest of the tier, including doing reclears later.
I think
Side
50
note, why the fuck is Savage not unlocked yet?
because we haven't cleared it.
It's
They are
on
wanted.
content.
Say hi to Yoshi
So,
P. Everybody wait.
The reason why I'm asking this is because Chaotic gives you the same item level, but does not have weekly restrictions.
Oh.
That's my reasoning of, I don't want Echo. I just want it to be the weekly unlock. That's all I want. Echo can come later. I don't care about
I
fucking
didn't
Echo.
know it didn't have restrictions. That's interesting.
To be fair, having been in there, okay, unless you have a static of 24 people, it's going to be real fucking hard to clear this thing multiple times in a week. Let alone clear it once. The fucking 24-man, herding 24 cats problem. You've logged out, by the way, Rhoda.
Yeah, I'm logging back in.
Lil Rhoda's lumberjack hitting that server tree.
Shotgun
Anytime
mode
somebody
today.
says logging, there's a 10% chance just a lumberjack, like,
No, Chief. No.
that's just the feeling I get.
At least it's only 12 people dealing with the panel, so it's only 4 more than normal. Welcome back, Rhoda. Let me know when you're actually in-game and able to move.
I'm here.
Betrayer, I hate
I hate me too.
Hate.
Uh-huh.
All he feels is hate.
Nah, that's good.
Let it flow through.
Here, I will let...
No.
No, I'll let them all share in the hate.
Why?
Is it
Because
Path of
That's what
pain needs to be
I'm saying.
inflicted on others as well, so they can share.
Exile? Sounds like Path of Exile 2 to me.
Cayman, are you good?
Yeah.
It was you and Rue, hit ready, or said R, so. Let's hit.
You know, didn't they say that the 24 men could be completed with 12 people?
They said you could prog it, but not complete it. And also, that's a fucking lie.
Oh, did you do it?
Yeah, that was a comment I was making.
I've been in there. There's a point whereas you need, let's see, one tower. You have 4 sets of 3-person towers, and 4 sets of 2-person towers, and 4 sets of 1-person towers.
That's 24.
Yeah. You can have some of them explode, but if, like, too many of them explode, then, well...
Hey, how about we eat that food?
Let's use person.
Hey, at least they know their own content.
I like that glam, Frosty.
It's a throwback.
I was about to say, since when do you have a good glam?
Look, he's had the sleepy time glam before.
This was like one of the
Wow.
first lamps I wore.
Yeah.
He's very comfy cozy.
It is very comfy cozy.
Was that necklace on the jacket?
Yeah.
Okay, I can't try it on because it's still gender restricted.
Whoa, ho, ho. It's fucked
Yeah.
up.
Let's remember this.
Okay, let's see if I remember how to play this
I'm
game.
about to say, I need to remember to find my jaw, let alone this fight.
How soon? I mean, I did already wander around Limsa Limenza and try to Warframe jump everywhere.
Yeah. God.
Hero!
That really
Just
doesn't
like
affect
constantly.
you, doesn't it?
I do it in any video game. Anytime I'm the air dash movement is so good.
Mhm.
Anytime I've played Warframe, I try to do it in every other game. Maybe one day they'll let me.
I missed Valvon so much.
I should get a second food.
I don't know how I'm gonna do pressing all these buttons. I'm used to just holding down left click.
What have you been playing?
Path of Exile.
Path of Exile.
2, Electric Boogaloo.
Hey, Texas!
It's funny because it is. Yeah, I got it. Electricity is the lightning is meta.
Yeah,
for pretty much everything.
Oh, did I forget it?
Welcome back, everybody.
No, I forgot tank stance. Let's
Alright,
just
let's just jump. Let's just, yeah.
Oh, no, I'm,
Let's
I'm
just-
pressing my fun buttons. There we go.
Yeah, you said, "Oh, I'm not having any problems." I looked at what character you're playing with tonight, and I was like, "Yeah, of course you're not having problems."
Kim, and you're like hella peeking.
Yeah, it's this microphone.
It hurts my ears.
Man, imagine if Discord
he-
let you set things like a compressor or a
I was about to
limiter.
say, do I have that native to my headset? Because I heard him cut out when you said he was peeking.
No, that was his microphone doing that to himself.
And it gets all crackly and owie.
Okay, I'll just turn it off.
No!
Oh, we're talking about Owie now, my wife.
What?
What?
Oh, yeah.
Ow.
The Warframe lady with the cool hair.
Oh.
Right?
Yes.
Did they figure out how to
Okay,
make people
I
faces yet?
protected myself.
Yes. They still haven't really gotten the hair really good. The hair still is kind of bad to look at and kind of crunchy. But it's better than it was before.
I need to dig through stories still.
They've gotten really good at character writing.
Long.
Ortis has always been in the game.
New Order's so cute. Front, in. South. Narrowing, tanks. Everybody in, tanks inner. This is the good one.
The low motion.
Yeah, no real. Out, healer's outer. In melee inner. Out, ranged outer. Get on the
I don't know
plus,
why I
get
use that
beat.
energy drain there.
I can't express how disappointed I'll be if we don't fight Zeus.
Well, that'll be the Asian related to this.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. I do not doubt we'll fight an Asian, but if that Asian is not named Zeus. Incredible.
Alpha and Beta. Alpha buddies. Get to your beaming
Right.
spots.
Ellery needs help.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Used my mitt.
Ow!
He had a shield as well.
I was mid-continuation. There was only one way
Yeah,
down
we
there.
How's this?
Where am I? Here.
Hi.
Okay, I got hit 4 times. Just jump.
Damn.
You died by... $3,000.
Where was the thrill
Unfair.
of battle, Ellery?
Oh, the Adlo snapped hit at the same time, so it probably didn't count.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
And I with a 200k Mog of the Aegis.
Congrats.
Yay.
What the fuck?
If one needs wings, one needs
Kicked
simply
him.
make them.
God damn.
Well, remember, Dancer's End of Shadowbringers was doing that.
Front.
Tech could
I
hit
do not remember
200K.
that. Bravo, Dancer.
Out. Back.
Gotta do that earlier. Still won't matter because we don't need it for so long.
South.
No deeps for you.
Yeah. Widening. Tanks. Everybody out. Tanks in. This is the moving one. In. Healers out. Out. Melee in. In. Ranged out. Good job.
Alright, that was the last one. Don't have to move again. I'll get the shield on you earlier this time just for safety, Ellery.
Okay.
Pluses.
There is no limit to Electrope's potential.
It is gathering ether, but to what end?
Alpha
I
Beta.
didn't see the first one. I know the
Alpha
second
Beta.
one. Thank you. Beta spread. Don't get beamed to get to your spots. Alright. you can
I
get
am
beamed now.
forgetting my cooldowns. Don't be too close.
This.
I'm long. Long 3.
Alpha buddies.
And they're down! Is it over already?
Take
Worked out.
this!
No, well, that's gonna be a thing.
You good, Caitlin?
Well, I mean, my controller died, so
Oh, I'll do it.
Electrope has many uses.
in its defense, it's been since we last raided, since I turned it on. So.
Oh, look at that massive cannon.
Alpha.
Her skills are as sharp as ever.
Don't take that res now, though I think we're done.
Okay. Sorry. It's fixed now, but.
I'll erase you.
Like, the problem was I didn't know where your res technically was, so...
Ba-boom!
Oh, the joys of tech problems. You got it? I didn't have to say a thing?
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
I'm glad I didn't get hit. I wasn't paying attention. For that first auto.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
I also forgot to renew my dot on time,
His
but...
great wings! Ha! A wicked
Back.
divine!
I moved in time for that.
Out. Back. North.
Betrayer gets his uptime.
It is my turn for the deep.
I suppose that is fair.
Widening. Healers. Low motion. Everybody out. Healers outer. In tank center. Outranged outer. In melee innest.
Look
Are
at
we,
those
report
shields.
striking
Look at
on
me
the
forgetting my dot again.
My brain's on fire. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
There is no
Get him the plus.
Get on
to
plus.
Electrope's
I was wondering if you
potential.
finally realized the apostrophe.
No.
He's gathering ether, but to what end?
Charlie Delta. Charlie, buddies. Spots, things, tank busters. Don't. I'm losing English, guys. This might be problematic.
But 2 weeks away from FF14 will do to a motherfucker.
Ish.
No, what 30 hours of epic idle towers will do to me.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Short 2.
This one's brand fucking new. I don't know what you want from me.
Wrong way.
stable dopamine.
Oh. Alpha spread.
Spreads from here.
Oh,
Oh, snow.
Don't
that your best?
Slow down.
Oh, that's death sentence.
Yeah, that sucks.
That's
Oh, boom.
Zap.
Oh.
Take this!
I can survive. Wait, oh, well, okay.
That is the absolute worst way that pattern can happen.
Lynn said no.
Spot.
I was going to die to the next
I
dot tick, unfortunately.
know you were.
When it's spread, but everybody is forced to be on 1/4 of the map from the last, basically from the last arrangement. All the people who run to spread end up on the same side. It only happens like one every like 8 times we get there, but it
I'm not
sucks.
going to worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Okay, normally I'd go with your face, but I'm not certain that that's even the low quality I normally come up with jokes for. So,
Eamon, whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I'm good. I was just changing a thing.
Alrighty.
Let's get to phase 2. At least get that much rust off.
This is nothing personal, but I must
Sorry.
have your soul.
That's me.
Another attack room.
Wicked
Oh,
Thunder
well,
has
you know.
returned to the ring!
there's a joke there about this boss in physicals, but I don't have it.
Oh, this poll's gonna be weird.
If one needs wings,
Remember your
one
dot.
needs
Does
simple
this boss have nice crits?
What?
She's great
Huh?
wings! Ha! A wickedly
Back.
divine!
In front. North.
North.
In healers. Lots of moving.
Which move?
Everybody in. Healers out. Out, tanks in. In, ranged out. Out, melee in.
Drop my dot, but you know what? Getting the shield out I think is more important.
Oh, my brain is fucked. Get on that plussy.
Oh no.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
I knew you liked math, Trey, but this is taking it to the extreme.
What is math's equivalent of feet?
Let's not find out.
Denominator.
Alpha, beta. Giggle! Ellery! 10 points!
That was actually pretty good.
I went to engineering school
Alpha.
for that.
Spread.
Oh shit. Damn it, Ellery.
Yeah.
Oh,
You killed
my!
Nethos.
The challenger went down
I
hard.
killed Nethos.
You sure
I've got
did.
Nethos. Nethos just sprawling around Delta.
They're
The joke
back
is too
on their
funny.
feet. What grit?
That joke is pristine. I can't.
I'm still stuck on him saying that I killed Nethos.
Because you made Rue.
that's
Rue is
just
blaming you
Rue.
because you made Rue laugh.
Ah.
How's this?
Well, me being funny is a occupational hazard of raiding with me. You should be used to that by now.
Yeah, okay.
Confirm other long support. I am too.
And they're done. Is it
Spread
over?
Alpha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, just we've got too much. Jump.
What?
Still in it, but for how long?
Nethos on res?
Me rezzing.
Damn.
I
Mark.
should have waited.
No, because we also had other people get hit with other lightnings. That was the other part, half of this, that was the problem. And if longs are dead in the wrong location, they explode badly as well. Ah.
I'd like to denominate that pull as funniest run of the year.
Hey, Zin, thank you for the Onyx Carbuncle.
It's nice to have an appreciated joke. Earlier, my mom said something about the bird flu, and I said, I sure hope it did. 3 times.
This is nothing personal.
Okay, but
I
that's
said it
funny.
3 times, and she did nothing.
Roger Thunder has returned to the ring.
That's hateful.
It was a hate crime, I think.
She doesn't deserve you.
No, my dad laughed.
Good.
Of course he did.
Yeah, that is pristine dad joke.
If one needs wings,
That one's good too.
one needs simply make them.
Killing it today.
I even did the thing where I said it. I said, and I said, I sure hope it did. Nothing.
Oh, man.
Out. Front.
Speaking about hate crimes.
North.
Speaking about hate
Speaking of hate
crimes.
crimes.
Narrowing tanks. Everybody in. Tanks inner. Not much movement. Out healers outer. In melee inner. Outrange outer. Alright, get blasted and then get ready for the plus.
Alright, yeah, so if I do it that way, my dot drops, but I know I can do it whereas the dot drops at a good time. I just need to remember.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
It is gathering ether, but to what end?
Beta Delta. Beta buddies. Don't get beamed. Get to some spots. Thank you, Ellery. Thank you, healers. Get to counting.
How's this?
Short 3.
Spread alpha. I'm the special kind of dumb, and I'm sorry.
Take this!
King Rhoda?
I loaded every other run we got to this phase on.
Electrope has many uses. Watch and learn.
Get this for safety.
Oh, look at that massive cannon.
Beta.
Her skills are as sharp as ever.
Oh, it's some bullshit.
No, it's not.
I'm on the
Don't be
platform
talking
like that.
We don't need the greed.
I've got it.
I'm requesting be safe. We don't need the...
One GCD.
We have an entire, like... After sunrise, we have, like, another 3 minutes of the fight.
And we've got her at 3% at the start of sunrise.
Mm-hmm.
Crush dance.
5-ring shattering.
Ah.
I think my favorite
This is
first
nothing
voice from that is
personal,
Albert
but I
being so
must
excited
have your
when he
skull.
does spinning cane.
Wicked Thunder
really
has
does.
returned to the ring.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings. Ha!
Back.
Wickedly divine.
We're gonna be in trouble when it's finally front again.
In. Front. North or south?
South.
Widening healers. Everybody out. Healers outer. Low motion. In tank center. Outranged outer. In melee inner.
That's how it is. Okay. And I want to get that protraction out earlier so that maybe I can have it to help Ellery with that first hit of the tank buster.
There is no limit to Electrope's potential.
She's gathering ether, but to what end?
Alpha Charlie. Alpha buddies. Counting spots.
How's this?
Oh, long two. Okay. Something different. Really?
Alpha buddies. I will not be stupid.
Take this!
I did it. I wasn't stupid.
Yay! Let's get this shield out, so we also top people off. Well, try to top people off.
Electrope has many uses. Watch and learn.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that massive cannon.
Beta.
Her skills are as sharp as ever.
I'll erase you.
Root.
Why not?
Stay.
Oh no, you're right. Forgot how tight it was.
Stay. Congratulations.
All right, Roost Tank Buster.
Thank you, Rue. Thank
Okay.
you, healers. If you
Remember,
don't have to hit the boss really close, get to your spots. Get ready to dance.
No! I cannot die here! I have
I
no
dropped my
choice
dot. I
but
don't
to
know how long
surrender
ago.
to Electrope.
Let's just do this for safety's sake.
1, 2, 3,
Wicked Thunder is
4,
discharging vast
spread.
amounts of ether.
5, 6, 7. In for heals. There you go.
Very
1,
I will not fail.
2, 3. Get ready to pot.
Yes, something is growing
4,
from her body.
spread. 5, 6, 7.
My body will hold. It must.
Save the recitation.
I forgot to reprisal.
Oof.
My apologies.
We made it.
My 2-minute was off
She's
sync,
taken
but
Electrope
this is
into
what
her
it is.
body and unleashed a new fellow soul.
Yeah.
Heavy healing.
sides.
We did it.
We're going
Health
up
one.
1. I have to zoom in to make sure I'm in it. Came in.
Sides. Then mustard bomb.
If you're feeling generous.
Places, please.
Mitt.
Committed.
Wah.
All right, 1-4 getting knocked back to 2-3. To the side of the dot, please, and then all the way back for the return trip.
She's using
I don't care about
Electrope to
losing
convert her
that.
body's ether.
Back to the side
Oh,
of the dot.
I was way off. Fuck. Okay, I'm not sure what's wrong with my depth perception right now.
I've got Betrayer.
Oh dear, the challenger has fallen out of the ring.
I stood where I normally do, so I'm a little also flipped about it.
Mitts.
Hug up. Thank you.
Stay stacked.
Stay tight.
Right. These two. 2.
Darn it.
Into what?
Is it over already?
Cute.
Sides.
Sides. Frost. Yep.
Corners.
Nope.
Because neither
Wait, yes. Yes, corners.
This corner is but
got Frost, but it might be
have
too
time.
late. Or got
You mean-
Nethos. You're going to be.
Intercards. Oh, corners.
Hug.
Still in it,
traded.
but for how long?
Cardinals.
Why
Spread.
would you run away from your partner?
Because I
You
was
got turned
completely
around.
discombobulated.
Sides.
Sides.
I'm dead. Bye.
that is our love.
Oh my!
I thought I was
Challenger
raising
went
it
down
3.
hard.
You did, didn't you?
No.
Oh.
I got hit by both reses and I wasn't sure which one was which.
Are we persisting?
I want to
No,
try.
we can try, but we're going to die immediately
If
here
we're gonna
because
immediately to the towers.
Okay.
yeah.
I think 45 minutes to get close to our Prog point. In the vicinity.
Unfortunately, I just read that first thing wrong and
And we didn't call it out
It was
in
a
time.
late call, yeah.
I'm
Get
not
some water.
fast enough at it to call it. I'm gonna.
I know. I usually am trying to read it myself. I read it wrong.
I followed the crowd.
You'd
It's
also
all there
got-
for we all
Thank you, Leo.
die.
I shall hydrate.
you do also have 30 hours of what is it, Idle Revolution?
That's one of the multiple. This is not an idle game, actually.
Also that thing is actually too fast to call.
You can see it before the lightning.
Yeah. I didn't call it because my brain was like, I'm going here.
Also, I can't follow the crowd.
Nope.
The crowd's a second ahead of me. I have to always be playing 1 second in the future.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Sometimes even
Wicked
my
Thunder
pass
has
is
returned to the
basically
ring!
done. Slide casting still doesn't work.
Yep.
It's a nightmare.
Sorry.
Is that like being a bad time wizard?
I want to be a good
If
time.
one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
Give me a second. I think of a follow-up joke for bad time.
I just want the adventurers to leave me alone in my time tower.
Wickedly
Front.
divine.
Frost is fading out, but I don't want to tell him right now.
It's like, why do I gotta solve your multi-generational war? I'm just chilling.
Out front.
Did I? Yeah,
North.
I clipped.
Rip.
And they're done. Is it over already?
Narrowing. Tanks. Everybody in. Tank center.
Oh boy.
Low
They're
motion.
still in it.
Slow
But
motion.
for how long?
You can still swap.
Out. Healer's outer. In melee.
No, we're
healer.
not going to swap until the mechanic is done.
I guess.
It would potentially get things killed.
And there's plenty of time to correct now.
Wow, not even people anymore.
Sorry, my brain went into low power trying to make sure I didn't have us all die because I'm focused on something else.
There is no limit to Electrope's potential.
Activate Lizard
Gathering
Brain.
ether. But to what end?
Alpha beta. Alpha. Spread.
That was an interesting sound effect I just heard.
Yeah, that's because I'm a fucking idiot.
Oh no!
Oh my!
Sorry,
Future
Frost.
Challenger
crimes.
went down
Can you get
hard.
Cayman? I'll get Frost.
You're being rezzed in your spot, Cayman.
They're
Thank
back on
you.
their feet.
Sorry.
What grit?
Look at it. We didn't wipe.
Not yet.
Not yet.
How's this?
Love the optimism, Ellery.
Alright, short 3. This is not the right button to have hit.
Beta, spread.
Yeah, Sparrow. Luckily, Nethos goes ranged
That's
there.
less nice.
Take this!
I got Buttercup.
Alright, this will be so that we don't have to worry as much about the next hit.
Electrope has many uses. Watch and learn.
Oh, look at that massive
Beta.
cannon. Her skills are as sharp as ever.
I'll erase you.
Yeah, I'm 4 seconds behind.
Move. Move. Bully.
Oh!
Oh.
Wow! Huh!
I think someone might have died to HP damage.
No, double 8 stars getting hit. Wait, that's an earlier one. Hold on. Never mind. Pause on stream for 200. Okay, I don't know which one of these is actually the first death.
Doesn't matter, let's move on.
Oop, give me 1 second. I gotta put some socks on. My toesies are cold.
Not the cold toesies.
That's the worst.
Okay.
You don't play in a negative 70-degree rated sleeping bag?
No, my room is usually hot due to either being on the PlayStation or being on the computer.
Ah, the space heater.
Yeah.
That's why I have the vent closed in this back office. There are 3 computers and a PlayStation back here.
But I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has
Oh, wow.
returned to the ring!
And add
If I'm
in
on
5
the
minutes.
PlayStation, I also usually have a cat.
So
in my
after this
lap.
poll, we will probably do a short
I
break.
completely hosed my opener by opening my mouth while I was doing it.
Oops.
Sounds like most of the first dates I go on.
If
Ew.
one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
What a self-burn?
She's great wings.
Use a hose on that.
That's a date.
Back.
It's this thing on the calendar that reminds you that you got things to do.
Oh, right.
It's an awful fruit.
A what?
A fruit.
Back.
Ah.
In.
Alright, see?
South. Widening. Tanks. Everybody out. Tanks in. Move a lot.
Somehow it miswrote us still.
Or perish. Apparently perish. Why am I in GCB behind?
Oh shit, right.
In. Healers out. Out. Ranged in. Wait, no, melee.
What's happening?
Oh,
Ah!
okay.
Oh my god.
I'm dead. Bye.
Oh my! The challenger
Remember when I
went
set
down
my brains
hard.
on fire?
It's okay. My brain
You
shut
should call
off
it
after
beat
that.
me.
I can feel it melting. It tickles like
They're
bubble gum.
back on their
Would you
feet.
consider taking some Nyquil?
Upgrade.
Not during raid.
Yeah,
There is
what?
no limit to Electro's potential.
Okay, Frosty.
He's not going to
we
be the
have
Nyquil
lore.
Knight.
Be on the plus.
He will not be the second coming of Rob.
Maybe he can handle the power.
But to what end?
Charlie Delta. Charlie buddies.
Rob was just too weak-willed for a bottle of NyQuil. But you are the chosen one.
You're the guy, Quill.
Okay, he claimed he downed a
NyQuil.
third of a bottle of NyQuil, though. Of CVS branded NyQuil.
Oh, God damn.
No dying allowed.
Don't do that.
If I'm the guy quill, I'm not going down your throat, Roof.
It's really not that much NyQuil.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Speaking from experience.
No. I'm just have taken a lot of medicine.
Please be nice to your livers.
What?
Beta. Spread.
I am A2.
Oh, yeah, me
Wait,
too.
2, Rhoda?
Take this!
That's really funny.
Electrope has many uses. Watch and learn.
Oh, look at that massive cannon.
Alpha.
Her skills are as sharp as ever.
I'm glad I did that as safety.
I'll erase you.
Swap. Swap. Bully.
Being bullied.
We're casting here.
I had a different assignment each time.
At least you understood it.
Debatable.
Alright, drift lazily to your dance positions.
You're not dead.
Doesn't mean I understood.
What was the assignment?
Don't die.
I cannot
I already
die
failed
here.
that.
I have no choice.
I don't need this, but this is a safety.
You can always surrender to these hands.
One,
She could always just like choose to stop.
2, 3,
Wicked Thunder is discharging vast
4,
amounts of
spread.
ether.
5, 6. Unfair. I was behind you.
I got
Way
Ori.
behind.
7,
Not even like close.
1,
I will not fail.
2, 3,
Egad!
Hot.
Something is
4.
growing from her body.
5. Spread. 6,
Rude.
7.
To the front!
My body will hold. It must.
That last time counted, but the first time didn't? Absolutely not.
Haha!
One button short.
She's taken Electrope into her body
Here, have a laser.
and unleashed a new fellow
Ooh,
soul.
laser. I should probably do some mitigation.
Sides. North 2.
Up 1.
Garfunkel's already in location.
Center.
Middle.
I got him.
Then stay for mustard bomb.
They're still in it, but for how long?
Mitigate. Mwah.
Over here. Hillary.
Mwah. That was in my blind spot. I
1-4
didn't see it.
knockback. Let's hope this trip isn't Spirit Airlines.
She's using electrons to convert her body's ether.
They gotta be doing something right. They're still in business.
Being cheap.
Being good enough.
Center up for the big hug.
I really don't care about my DPS. I just want us to live.
Stay still, please.
I'm gonna hit my buttons though.
4.
4.
Ooh.
What am I doing?
1.
1.
Out.
Inside.
Sides.
Rude.
Corners.
Acceptable.
Actually, I need that for later. Oh, we can get a few ticks here.
Hug. Ordinals. And then stay and spread.
Yeah.
Center.
And oh,
I've got Ellery. I've got Rue. I've
I'm
got...
dead.
Yeah, she's autoing.
Oh dear. The
And Frost jumped off. Okay. We're done now.
I got
thought we
4
were doing
reses off
thing.
there.
please don't.
Yeah,
You need to practice.
like with Nethos up, with both healers and Nethos up, that was recoverable. Because as Nethos said, he was chain gunning reses.
We're done.
That's basically the only scenario where that can happen, though.
Yes.
Is if everybody but the healers is dead. But
Well, no. If you're alive, Nethos, that becomes recoverable. You are the one who makes that recoverable.
Don't call it res mage for nothing.
Oh, food check.
Oh no.
Break after this one.
Yep.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your
At least I
soul.
won't flub my whole fucking rotation
Wicked
this
Thunder has
time.
returned to the ring.
You got time.
Well, I'm off to a good start.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings. Ha! A
Back.
wickedly divine.
That was close.
Out. Front. South. Widening healers. Everybody out. Healers outer. Low motion.
I know I don't need that, but...
In tank center. Out, ranged outer. In melee inist.
Oh yeah, that was too early. Alright, yeah, so just forget the protraction there. Save it for later.
There is no limit to
As always, a cough. But thank you.
Do you not know how to
Drop my
sneak?
dot.
I do know how to sneeze.
It is gathering ether, but to
I've
what
done
end?
quite a lot of it
Delta.
recently.
Beta spread.
I'm just gonna assume that was rollback bullshit.
I think so.
Heyman was waggling all over the place.
Oh, I was in the middle of 3 lightning bolts. But nobody got hit, so we were actually all technically in the right place.
The game doesn't like it when I use sprint.
How's
I don't
this?
know how else to put it other than
Yeah, that makes sense.
Short 2.
I will not be stupid.
yeah, when I pop sprint, you guys complain. That's all I know.
Alpha spread.
Oh, good, I counted right.
Take this!
Probably second party.
It'd be helpful.
Electrope has many uses. Watch and learn.
Oh, look at that massive cannon.
Alpha.
Her skills are as sharp as ever.
Whew. I am blue.
I'll erase you.
Swap. Swap.
Ow.
Alright, we're all alive. Put Carby back.
You are the dancing queen.
No! I cannot die here! I have no choice but to surrender to Electrope.
Yeah, you can.
I mean, she would die if she did.
1, 2, 3,
Wicked Thunder is discharging vast
4,
amounts of
spread,
ether.
5, 6, 7. And then for heals. 1,
I will not fail.
2,
The perfect spot to do that.
3. Get ready to pot.
Yes! Something is growing
4,
from her body.
spread. 5, 6, 7.
My body will hold. It must.
You gotta admit, it takes a lot of gusto to go up to someone that just kicked your ass and say, I'm coming for you.
Whew.
Huh?
The story.
Now, our battle truly begins. She's taken Electrope into her body and unleashed a new feral soul.
Right after you finish up M4, she goes to the gym you're at. He's like, I'm coming for you. Like we didn't just beat her ass.
Oh.
Goodbye.
Oh. Oh no.
Looks like we're missing an addle.
I addled.
I'm calling it.
Yeah, we're calling it.
Break time.
Yeah, break time.
I did 2 May broils there. That's on me. Be back at like 12 past the hour? That sound good?
How about 13 past the hour for an even 5?
Sure.
Liquids.
Yep,
Hydrate.
liquids time. Okay, no matter what I do, you're not going to be able to see everyone because Ellery is hiding behind Cayman. We just need a clean sunrise. That's all we need. Look, he's more of a part of this than Rhoda or Ellery. They're hiding. Well, anyway, I know I said this already, but I'll say it again. Tomorrow, schedule says we're doing Game Wheel, doing something slightly different. We're going to be doing Archipelago Game Wheel instead. What that means is I'm going to be doing a solo archipelago. For those of you who aren't aware, basically that means I'm doing a multi-world randomizer across multiple games by myself. And I'm going to be combining it with Game Wheel. And for those who don't realize, Game Wheel basically means I spin a wheel that determines what game I play for a time based off of a timer. Timer starts at 45 minutes. But you can spend channel points to add or remove time to force me to either delay spinning or spin the wheel sooner. And, yeah, we'll be swapping games as we go along. There will be a few caveats for Archipelago Wheel, different from normal Game Wheel, such as if I cannot progress through a game, if I am currently blocked in a game that gets spun, we will spin again. And similarly, if I reach a point where I am blocked and there's still time left, we will remove the remaining time from the timer once I have confirmed there's nothing else I can do. Even if I don't want to do it, I have to not be able to do anything else. But once I confirm that, we'll remove time and then it'll be an early spin. But yeah, I hope it'll be the first time I'm trying it. I know a lot of people who normally do these sorts of things do like a lot of games. I'm only going to be doing 4 different games for this. It'll be a multi-world randomizer between A Hat in Time, The Messenger, Zelda: A Link to the Past, and Mario 64. And for those of you wondering how Mario 64 kind of fits into this, yes, Power Stars and the keys for each of the various levels of the castle are randomized, but so are access to the wing cap, access to the metal cap, the ghost cap, and access to anything other than jump and punch. So, for example...
Oh, I'm glad I checked.
Anyway.
My gear was about to explode.
Oh, yeah, very glad you checked that. But, for example, I won't have double jump.
In between your GCDs.
I'm going to mute them for a second.
You can't do that anymore.
I'm going to, I'll have jump and punch. I won't have air kick. I think I might have grab, but I'm not sure. I won't have ground pound. I won't have double jump. I won't have wall kick. I won't have side jump. I won't have backflip. I kind of have to get a lot of moves for Mario. So it also is going to be a little bit progression locked. But there's a lot of things you can still do in Mario. For Hat in Time, you don't have that same sort of thing. You still have the jump, run, dash, and whatnot. But what's randomized for Hat in Time is going to be all the yarn, all the timepieces, a bunch of various palm returns, and, excuse me, the other thing that's randomized for Hat in Time is going to be basically where is each stage actually going to. I know there's something. Oh my God, phone. Oh, badges. Most badges are also randomized, though. There's only one badge that I actually need to find, and that's the hookshot badge. Umbrella will be randomized, though I'm probably going to have Umbrella logic turned off, or I don't know what it is. Have the logic whereas I can still hit things with Hat Kid's fist, because I tried it without that. It's not as it's a pain. But yeah, please. I'm hoping it'll be fun. We're not going to be finishing the games tomorrow. I'm going to tell you that right now. This is going to be a thing that's going to be taking place over the course of this month on Fridays, possibly into next month, because Link to the Past on its own might take me only, let's say, like 2 to 3 hours. I'm not doing cross keys or any sort of entrance randomizer with this. My brain will break in between sessions. But that would take me like 2 to 3 hours. But Hat in Time I've done once. That took me like 4 to 5 hours. Messenger took me over like 7 hours and I didn't finish. But that's because I learned something, and then I would have to farm time shards because I made a mistake, and we won't have that problem, hopefully. Mario, I have no idea how long it's going to take. It could be... It's a mystery to everyone. But yeah, let's bring Discord back.
It is now 6:14.
Sorry about that.
No worries.
I lost track of time myself.
How could you?
Because I was going over what I'm doing on Friday as a way to, fill the dead air.
ADHD.
Well, also I'm streaming, so... But yes.
Can we empty the dead air?
Can we what? No, I really didn't hear what you said.
Can we empty the dead air?
Like fart?
Anyways.
It was 8 of 8.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Every single coupon my grocery store sent me I can use.
That's insane.
They still do you still have coupons in Ohio?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Wait.
Why would he?
Why do you live in an anti-couponless society? Are you paying
Listen.
full price for items?
Yeah, it's called Misery.
No, that's a shit
If you
move.
download the Kroger app, you can usually find Kroger Plus discount in the app that you can.
Two things. One, there's not a Kroger in St. Louis. Two,
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for
Two.
your loss.
They're right
Wiggly
too.
app. Jesus.
I will not be using an app to grocery shop.
Oh, you
well,
don't
I-
use a grocery shop. You just load the coupons onto your card from there before
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah, like,
Or when
I
you're
admit,
waiting in
I've got the app for my local grocery store, but that's also because if I put my list in there, it tells me it's in aisle 6, bay 3. It tells me exactly
Man.
where it is, and it orders my list by where it is in the area.
You
Gotta
know
get the
what?
flip app.
List. I raw dog that
So-
shit with
so
ADHD. It
here's
always
the-
goes
here's-
bad.
Here's what grocery shopping in St. Louis is like. You either go to Walmart and spend a reasonable amount of money, or you go to not Walmart and spend $9 on off-brand mayo.
So you guys do. You gotta use
Here's your first tip. Stop buying mayonnaise. It's disgusting.
mayo. It's
Wow,
delicious.
fine!
Also, you gotta get the flip app.
I've never agreed more.
All right. Let's
Just- Put in an item and it tells
biased
you what
opinion.
stores have it nearby on sale. It's great.
Let's kill this horse girl.
Bison?
Let's kill this girl horse.
Lae'zel?
This is nothing personal, but I must
I do not know.
have your
I
soul.
assume that's the name of like your local groceries app, Grace.
In my headcanon, she's a lesbian, not a bison, but that's just my headcanon, and I can
No,
respect
M.
other
Bison is a
people's.
horse girl.
Bison is a horse girl.
I thought your joke was funny, Ellery.
One needs
Thank
simply
you.
make them.
I didn't think that was headcanon. I just thought it was fast.
Front.
I think Eorzea runs on Forgotten Realms rules and that everybody is bi unless otherwise stated.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Out.
I mean, he is Leo. Look at him in Street
Back.
Fighter 6. He braided his horse's hair.
Uh-oh.
My, the challenger went down hard.
I don't know.
It's north, but
Here. Oh,
Woo!
jump. Let's get a clean start.
but all the healers are alive. And Ethos is alive.
Yeah, but that was
Yeah,
dumb.
but not 30 seconds in.
For a little minute.
Yeah, 9 minutes into the fight, yes. 30 seconds, now let's just reset.
We don't need
Food check.
practice.
Oh, my thing is still going. I'll eat some food and wait for it to clear out of the memory. That's gonna
I'm
be
unfortunately
in
totally
first.
reliant on that north-south call because I actually don't know how to read it. And I have tried to figure it out.
Here's what it is. Do you need to get hit? If so, be wherever it's saying.
Yes, thank you.
I don't know a way to shorthand it, unfortunately, more than that. I'd have to go more details.
Why are your hands short? Is Rue okay?
No,
No, he just got killed.
I don't understand this mechanic. It's okay. Let me give you a vague description.
He's not technically wrong.
He's not technically wrong.
Sorry,
Why are
the
you-
far or close, I am making the assumption, I admit, that part is at least clear.
No, that's the part that's not clear.
If it's 3 close diamonds, that means you are close. If it is diamonds that have a spacer in between them, that means you are far.
Thank you.
By you are, that means if you did not get stepped on.
Yes.
The Vader.
I still want to know why your shorts are hands.
What?
If one
Sometimes you
needs
just need some
wings,
skill.
Well, if you wore pants on your hands, they would be too long. So that's why you have to wear shorts, because they're just the right length
She's great wings.
to cover your hands.
Back.
Back.
Assuming, of course, that you're wearing short little booty shorts and not like some long
Oh,
Kevin James, not Kevin
Ow.
James, the other guy.
Front.
Who?
Adam Sandler.
No, the guy from the
North.
my wife owns my taint area.
And they're done.
What killed?
Widening. Tanks. Everybody out. Tanks in. This is a lot of moving.
Don't know
I
what's
get to play
happening.
Pro
Suffering. Suffering is
They're
happening.
back on
Out,
their
you said?
feet. What great.
Out.
Tanks in.
In. Healers out. Out. Melee in.
Good work, Kirby.
Oh my! The challenger
In
went down
range now.
hard.
I'm gonna die. Oh!
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Now
did
pull
you-
without
wait,
discussion.
The challenger's
did you- before we pull, did you say my wife owns my taint area?
Yeah. Kevin Smith is his name.
Kevin Smith. Oh, King of Queens. That's the name of the
You
show.
think, no, that's Kevin James. Kevin Smith is 10 years in and we bone like we're cheating on each other with each other. You know, the guy who did the
Easy shorthand. Jay and Silent Bob.
yeah.
Oh.
I wanted you to get there, but also
Also, we have like
Yeah.
2 or 3 good pulls left in the night.
All of our pulls are good pulls because I missed you guys over the holidays.
Aw.
By the way,
like
I'm
how
in
she
a
gets-
bedroom, and my wife is right next to me, and she only hears what I say.
Well, maybe you
Tell her
should
we said
put us on
hi.
the, you should put
Hi,
us on the
Randy.
speaker.
Hi,
No,
Randy.
it bleeds
Hi,
through.
Randy.
He says hi.
Hi.
Get a surround sound for us, Cayman.
Frost, tell me now when you're
You
ready.
should chill out for a home theater
I'm ready.
just for us.
Rue, we know what happens with that. It starts bleeding through.
Yeah, that's. I absolutely could have it coming through the TV, but
Did you say you were good? Okay.
yeah.
It was Frost who was unready on the ready check.
Oh. I always assumed.
I knew you were here because you were talking.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
Let's at least get to sunrise.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings! Ha! A wickedly
Back.
divine!
Out. Front. North.
North.
Narrowing. Tanks. Low motion. Everybody in. Tank center.
Safety.
Sorry, Frost. I was trying to read it on my own, and that's why I don't.
No problem, bro.
Out. Healer's outer. In. Melee inner. Out. Ranged outer.
Drop my dot. I thought I had refreshed it. Apparently I didn't.
There is no limit to Electro's.
Oh, flip. Sorry, Grace. I missed I missed your other thing of. Flip is the thing that just combines the circulars. Okay.
She's gathering ether, but to what end?
Charlie Delta. Delta spread. Alright, it's time to get beamed.
Dog!
Dog!
Dogs are in the room.
How's this?
Damn, it does miss people. Okay. Should have done it earlier.
Rude, rude, rude. Ah! Okay.
You alive? You're alive!
Beta spread.
Being bullied.
Been a lot of spread tonight.
Hello?
If we need those, we did need
The
those.
challenger went
Yep.
down hard.
I'm gonna be absolutely honest with you, Frost. I didn't even see you there.
I am very small.
Yeah, yeah.
I just get to watch my dead body primal rend.
Yes. Yep.
I guess you were just so small I didn't see you, and your nameplate is the same color as the floor.
You can change that.
Yeah, that is
Yeah, no.
actually. I didn't think about it. That's a case for changing it. I personally don't like the role-based name colors because they're too colorful and distracting at that point.
Well, you can also change that part.
yeah.
I have it for if I'm dealing with random groups because it helps me to see there's a tank, there's the other healer, etc.
Actually, making all of the names green will probably help me.
Until we do the Matrix fight.
Yep.
Well, then you turn all of them to purple.
GCC learns color theory.
I still love the solution I had in WildStar. The telegraphs were just rainbow disco.
Has
The
theory-
solution you had.
Has our color theory
Okay.
been proven as fucked?
Yeah.
Giggle.
Oh, I
Also,
hope so.
I was going to say, Rhoda had that same thing, and watching Rhoda play with that, I couldn't watch her streams because it gave me migraines.
Rhoda had it set to 11.
Yeah.
This is
Help.
nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
You started that.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
I put it on the server tick.
No, I'm talking about Wyatt. She let two dogs in here, but not the other one, and now it's mad.
No, I was just continuing the complaint to Nithos. It's about my concern. The complaint about me.
Oh, I thought you were. Never
If
mind.
one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings!
I'm just glad Rhoda didn't
Back.
cast another bark bark.
What?
That was good.
I didn't hear.
I'm glad you didn't kill us
Bark
with
bark
another
to
bark bark.
engage with
Out,
dogs.
back.
But the group is trained to just run randomly whenever you bark.
Oh, wrong back. I'm sorry, I've killed us.
North.
Or just yourself.
And they're down! Is it over
Okay,
already?
yeah, John, we got 2 down now.
Oh
I
dear,
went
the
in
challenger's fallen
and
out of
added
the ring.
20 extra color lines into the disco mod to make it even a slower gradient of mostly warm colors. Instead of just flashing every color every second.
Is that what it's all about?
Like, I really bought shorts for someone 3 times the size.
No idea what we're talking about now.
Hillary's
Doesn't matter.
post.
Those aren't shorts.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings! Ha! A
Front.
wickedly divine!
Out, back.
Okay, I'm gonna.
North.
You okay over there, Rhoda?
No, I failed slide casting twice.
Oof.
Out, tanks. Lots of moving. Everybody out, tanks in. In, healers out. Out, melee in. In, ranged out. 9.
Dot just fell, so not too bad.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
He's gathering ether, but to what end?
I got alpha, beta.
Yep.
Alpha.
Buddies.
Buddies.
Oh, fuck. Thank you.
Hi!
We did it.
My brain was thinking too much of the next stuff that I almost forgot the... Well, I did forget the buddies until the call out.
Oh, that was almost 100k equilibrium.
How's this?
Like within 10.
3 long.
Alpha spread.
Take this!
Drop my die again, but fine.
Electrope has
I hate
many
when she does that.
uses. Watch and learn.
I should just remember to be south of her during that.
Oh, look at that massive cannon.
Alpha.
Her skills are as sharp as ever.
I'll erase you.
Swap. Swap.
Put you back. And the new bolide is still so weird to me.
No! I cannot die here!
We don't need this, but I'm doing it for my own sense
Alright.
of safety.
choice.
Relax.
But
Do
to surrender
mechanics.
to
Get your
electro.
buttons out.
One, 2, 3,
Wicked Thunder is discharging.
4,
Burst amount
spread,
of
5, 6, 7. In for heals. 1,
I will not fail.
2, 3. Get ready to pot.
Something is growing
4,
from her body.
spread, 5, 6, 7.
To the front.
My body will hold. It must.
Anyone have... Okay, thank you.
It's time for an extra GCD.
Nice.
That must be nice.
She's taken Electrope into her body and unleashed a new feral soul.
Sides.
We are going up one.
North 2. Sides, and then center for mustard bomb after the cleave.
Get everyone a new shield, hopefully.
Places, please.
Wow.
Go to the north of 1. Then we'll be running to north of 2.
She's using electrode to convert her body's ether!
Center up.
Save that. I'm going to want
Maybe a
that.
little further north. Because last time we were kind of squished in the...
I know it's not going to help, but safety. These two.
1.
Rude.
Four.
In.
Middle.
In.
Inner, yeah.
Corner.
We are lucky that didn't clip
I'm
anyone.
not panicking, you're panicking.
I also forgot sides was not, or was more than center is.
Stay. Spread. Cardinals. Hug. Center. I remembered all of it.
Hey!
Damage.
Oop.
We're fine.
Sides for towers. Saving for later, north of 2 to north of 1.
Remember, I need help with the door counting.
My friends, return all to ash!
You have to soak a tower first.
And drown my foes in cuts!
Oh good, I was in that.
You cannot outrun lightning!
Starting southeast. Bitch.
Yeah.
Southeast to northeast to
1
down.
and 2, 3. Jesus.
So sprint for
Who's
right side.
Us two.
Okay. North of 2.
Safe 2 to 1.
All the way over.
Mustard bomb.
Invulning.
Yes.
Okay.
After the first, take me
Yep.
first, then invuln.
Needs to be mitigated first.
Invuln.
Oh, should I do whatever?
He did.
Not early enough.
Conversion. North of 1 safe to 2 to 1.
Remember to breathe.
Pay attention to your timers.
Long timer goes to tower first.
Short.
Remember they switch colors on
Towers are east-west.
I don't remember now.
I don't have a tower buddy.
East-west towers.
And they're done!
Special
Middle.
center.
Over already?
You're now north-south towers, but
I went to the right cannon.
No, I definitely didn't.
Alkaline just
Should have
sticking
had
out.
somebody else in the tower with me, a support,
Should have been me then.
a long support.
Fine, long.
Long, more than
bigger
30.
20 on your
6%
timer.
prog point
Your
though,
timer is
y'all.
more than- your timer is more than 20% or
It was
20
me.
seconds.
It was me.
Okay.
Where were you?
I was in the tower.
Where?
You will take the if it is yeah. Remember, you go from A, D, C looking for your tower, so your tower will always be
We
west
take
or south.
West or south towers. Support towers are west-south,
Okay.
and started the A equivalent for
When you're baiting the laser,
lasers. Start at the A equivalent.
when you're
Towers
bait-
west and south.
Second question, go for it, Nethos.
when you're baiting the lasers, you go to the correct marker and stand on the line of the box closest to the tower, right?
Yes.
Yes.
If it is
So
north,
if it's
south,
east, if it's a north-south tower, you would be
north or south. If
North
it is
or
east-west,
south.
you will be either east or west.
And it's very precise. You do have to be on that box.
You're
Yes.
trying
Yeah,
to aim the
like-
laser away
in the middle
from
of the
where the
line.
tower's gonna land, right? Okay. Okay.
What?
I didn't hear your question, Rue.
When you're baiting the lasers, you have to make sure not to aim at where everyone's stacking, right?
Well, that's what.
That's
If you
why the
stand
per-
on the marker
the
where we are
precise-
saying, that's
yeah.
what that does that for you.
Yeah. Okay.
You kind of are aiming at them to give them a haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah. Weirdly enough, you do want to aim at them, because if you stand on the one that you might intuitively think wouldn't, it actually means the beam hits them across from you.
Mm-hmm.
This is a very precise maneuver.
The way we're doing it is.
Well, the other alternative is even.
I'm
more
not
precise.
saying. I'm not saying the other one's not. The other one's less precise because it's more hibbledy.
Is my sticky note correct?
I don't know. What's your sticky note say?
You just put it there.
Put it where?
In GCC
pretty sure it's the
raid.
raid.
I'm pretty sure I got it right.
Oh, correct.
All hail the sticky note.
Yeah.
Yep. It is a lot of see all this information all at once.
Yeah, it just fucking slaps those coins on the fucking. God damn.
It's you gotta have a processing hierarchy.
The good news is once you do the first part successfully, the rest does itself.
Well,
Yeah.
the second one is literally the same thing, but you're flipping your
Yeah.
roll.
And there's a sword and tail in between.
Yes, there is a sword and tail in between. I've done the fucking thing that Rhoda has open on her screen. But goddamn, completely different beast.
It's not going to help everybody, unfortunately.
This stupid, useless brain.
I just kind of refreshed it until I got the pattern that we just got. I'm like, yeah, right.
Just also remember, if you are long, we are calling the towers, so that should help a little bit. And it is very, very close to the edge of the arena where those towers will spawn.
Yeah, it's clipping off
Yes.
the arena.
Yeah, you got to be like right on the edge.
You will lose uptime if it is south, accept it.
We're at
Oh, Miss
6%.
Kitty.
We got
Wow.
it. It's fine.
Wow.
Like. I'm
Honestly,
not
if you want to
saying
stop
it-
DPSing
yeah,
during
just
that
like,
to
if
do
you want to
mechanics,
take your hands off your fucking skills during that to process, I won't be mad.
Did we have deaths? That point?
I don't think
We
so.
did, yeah.
we had
Yeah, we
two. We also had the
Oh.
LB. The first LB3 was late
If
I
because
don't
of
think that would affect the damage total.
well,
if we all potted and had a great run, there is a slim possibility she will die in the start of that. We should not bank on that. We should
Okay.
leave the
for that
mechanic.
to be reliable, we all kind of need the weapons. That's the thing.
We
Yeah.
should bank on me getting towers.
We just need to see it more.
Talent is a scam.
It's my controller. You care about?
Hi, Miss Bran. I'm petting her. He's in my lap.
It is definitely harder to have lasers first.
Yes, Flo.
I disagree.
Only reason I'll agree with lasers being harder is because towers gets called immediately, so you can know to just go there before lasers can even see the colors.
Yeah, it's that lasers cannot be called. So.
Alright, one more good pull.
One more good pull.
2 more bad ones. Do it.
No, one more clear pull.
Clear pull.
I mean, I can do,
And more bad
do
pull.
2 bad pulls, but I would prefer 1 good pull.
This is nothing personal.
Sorry,
but
I
must
was
have your
not targeting her.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the
I hate it when that happens.
Jump.
There's the bad. We got one more to go, then we can have a good one.
10 more bad pulls!
I'm sorry, I was not targeting her for some reason. So none of my buttons that I needed to hit her with worked.
Did it do the thing where you probably clicked somewhere and didn't realize it and it untargeted her and you just don't notice?
Yeah.
Because that happens to me all the time. I finally figured out that's what it was. It's entirely my fault.
Yeah.
I click the screen somewhere and it untargets the boss, and I don't notice. And then I'm like, why am I not doing anything?
Anybody have any good stir fry recipes?
I just do it by...
Call the Chinese restaurant or Japanese restaurant.
I can tell you what I do. I don't have it as a recipe. Mine's kind of a by ear, but I can at least tell you the general idea later.
Okay.
It's a
I
question.
have. I was handed a wok.
Oh,
Nice.
okay, fair.
Nice.
Woks
touch
are
on
a
that.
different beast.
I really like stir fry.
This is nothing personal, but I must.
I'm
have
surprised
your
I didn't get
thoughts.
hit there.
I've already
Wicked
mutated
Thunder
my
has returned to the
recipe
ring.
to it. But
How are you gonna with your sauce? With your sauce?
by cooking
like-
it the fuck off.
I was going to say, it's a question of do you want a wet or dry stir fry? Because I can tell you what I do for a dry stir fry.
If
I also
one
use a
needs
lot of,
wings, one
seasonings
needs
in those.
simply make them.
Ooh, rubs.
And then I use water to
She's great wings. Ha!
keep it from
Wickedly
burning.
divine.
Back.
God, I wish they made spicy rubs.
They
They
do.
do.
What are you talking about? Of course they
And
do.
back.
I usually only go to Buffalo Wild Wings. They do not have a spicy dry rub.
South. Okay, did you just say a chain doesn't have a reasonable amount of seasoning? Then you're wrong. Stop
I find
using
that-
chains is like narrowing, healers, everybody in, healers out, lots of moving.
As the
very sorry.
baseline.
Yeah, chains cannot be a baseline for flavor. Out, tanks in. In ranged out. Out melee in.
It usually works. Why did that open?
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Alright, I'm going to just hit the snooze because this is our
Texas
last pull at
Roadhouse
this
might be a
point.
steakhouse, but it sure doesn't know how to season a fucking steak.
Man.
I had to get through that mechanic before I could say that. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah, that's
but
correct.
There's no
You're correct on both
limit
counts.
to potential.
I think that counts. Get on the plus.
I had a dry rub joke, but
Or-
we're past that.
Yeah? Go on. What's your dry rub joke?
That was it. I was just going
Beta
to say
Delta.
something about a dry rub, usually not being as good as a wet rub, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, we do.
Beta spread.
I want to clear.
I don't have my heal.
Speaking of counting.
Thank you.
How's this?
I
Yeah,
used it after coming back to life.
yeah, stop myself from saying something mean.
Proud of you.
Brew, do you own an air fryer?
I do.
God damn it.
Beta spread.
You have no reason not to be making your own whole chicken wings.
What am I
Rude.
doing? God damn it, sorry.
Take this!
Luckily, I have Mitt.
Fucking check down, I guess.
I'm scared.
Stop thinking about wings.
Oh my god.
Unacceptable.
I can't believe we made that.
Thank you, healers.
You're the best.
I had a pixel.
Electrope has many uses.
Oh, I used my dash too early. I had to run.
Look at that mess up
Alpha.
there. Her skills are as sharp as ever.
I'll erase you.
Stay.
What is this?
Come on, hat trick.
Stay.
Come on, hat trick. I'll take it.
Congratulations, Rhoda.
Very funny.
I think it's the first time I've ever gotten the green arrow.
Did you do the mechanic?
You must be in the Marvel verse.
Should update.
Yeah.
All right.
No! I cannot die here! I have no choice but to surrender to Electrope.
One, 2, 3,
Wicked Thunder is discharging
4,
vast amounts of
spread.
ether.
5, 6.
Why did
I don't know.
I got it, not you?
I will not
Yeah, I know.
You got hit by 2 forked fissures. You might have been too close and got hit by 2 beams.
Oof.
Egad! Something is growing from her body.
We might be.
That's
Yeah,
probably
we're done here.
This is fucked.
Bum, 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 bum.
Sorry, gamers.
Told you, 2 bad balls.
Yeah, I might have just been too close, I guess.
Don't think that's the case, but
It was hit by 2
I think
forked
that's valid.
fissures, so
Yes,
no, we're calling
must
it
have
here.
been hit by somebody else's one in the front, not yours in the back. I must have gotten hit by one like at the beginning, like the first set that dropped.
No, you got hit by 2 at the same time.
You got 2 beams?
Yes, 2 forked. Actually, let me rephrase. You got hit by 2 forked fissures. Whatever that means. I think that's the beam. Maybe that's the cleave. I don't remember.
It shouldn't be. It should not be possible to get hit by two cleaves.
It is possible to get hit by 2 cleaves. I have had it happen to me before.
It's possible if you're standing in the boss's hitbox.
Yeah, if you are too close, it is possible. Those are thick boys.
So they're bigger than the animation. Got it.
Not by much. Those are pretty wide beams if you're looking at the boss's hitbox. They are the boss's hitbox in diameter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's beam. I was thinking of wedges.
No.
No, we're talking the beam.
Yeah,
that makes
the
more
beam.
sense. Got it.
Yeah, we'll be. No one. Does anyone else have any known times off coming up?
Nope.
I should be free.
There's a possibility I'm busy next Tuesday or Thursday, but that's unconfirmed yet.
All right, let me know. Otherwise, well, regardless, we'll still be going on to next time on Tuesday. I will see if I can get someone who can be on standby just in case. Yeah, again, thank you all very much. Please, if you need to, like, watch footage of Sunrise to see if you can see quickly through that, that's about all I can suggest for that at this stage.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Good talking to all of you again.
Thanks, Chief. It would probably be as a pure healer if Frost is out.
Y'all have a good night.
Be well.
Or actually, you could probably take my spot and I would swap to pure healer.
All right, addiction time.
Have fun. I'm going to go do my sign-off stuff, so I'll talk to you guys afterwards. Oh, yeah. So, we didn't get it today, but it's been 2 weeks since we've last been in there. We had some silliness. We broke off the rust. We at least did get there again. We just need to get one clean sunrise. We need a clean sunrise, and we need to stop having whatever shenanigans are happening earlier. But yeah, we will be back in here on Tuesday, as I said. My next stream, however, as I've been saying throughout this, is tomorrow, as I'm doing Archipelago Wheel, whereas we'll be playing a solo multi-world Archipelago and changing the game based off of the game wheel mechanics. So please do tune in for that. Also, if you've enjoyed watching, please, on the Twitch side thing, concussions! Thanks, Leo. But yeah, if you've been enjoying, please, on the Twitch side of things, please give a follow if you've been enjoying. If you want to, you can join the Discord. And on the YouTube side of things, if you've enjoyed, please, if you're either watching live or if you're watching the VOD, please feel free, please drop us a YouTube subscribe or a like. The algorithm needs to be fed, or else, well, look, this is a hobby, but I am still trying to grow the channel as I can. But yeah, as always, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you all have a good night. Hope the new year ends up being good to all of us. And let's take a look to see who we can toss raid over to. Look, I am definitely struggling. I'll eventually have a better, like, basically rote thing that comes to mind. But who is live? We'll hold off on Chiggy for now. You know what? Let's go say hi to Marissa. Marissa is currently doing Prog, it looks like. My problem is writing a script. I'm going to forget it. I have to have it whereas it's something I can naturally ad-lib. But yeah, Marissa, looks like they're about to be doing some Prog, or at least that's what it says. Okay, yeah, ready, check. They're about to go in. So yeah, let's go say hi to them. Again, as always, thank you all very much for watching, and please, take care.